Paltrocast.
This is the Paltrobox, just me unboxing today. Sort of a marathon unboxing session. We'll put descriptions of all the products in the Paltrocast article. Let's start with this one first. Looks like a record. Easy to get this one out of the way. Okay. Hope I didn't bend that one too much. So this is Children of Minerva. Okay, I know there's singer Mick Cantone, the man behind that whole thing. That is Mick, manager of a record store out here. I see his name. Not the only member. We're going to put more about the band in the description right there. Thank you for sending this, Mick and Children of Minerva. Okay, number 2. We'll get to the easy ones first. Simple package like that. We have a book called In Search of David Ackles by Mark Brand. New from Jawbone. They've sent us a lot of books on the Paltrobox. An illuminating study of a forgotten musical enigma, can't speak today, of the 60s and 70s. So we're going to link to some of David Ackles. They call David Ackles' third album, American Gothic, the Sgt. Pepper of folk. And Jawbone is always great and comprehensive when it comes to music titles. So thank you for sending this one, Jawbone. I'll link to some of the other titles that they've sent us in recent videos. One of the great publishers of music-related books. Steve from marketing, great guy, very supportive of the Paltrobox. And yes, just knock something over. Okay, here. Oh, wow. Okay. There were some different contents that went all over the place. So this looks to be a care package from the Bon Scott estate. Bon Scott, technically the second singer of ACDC. A lot of people don't talk about Dave Evans, who came before Bon Scott, who came before Brian Johnson. But Highway to Hell, a lot of the classics were sung by Bon Scott. So generously, there's a t-shirt, an action figure. I did not know they made those. Super 7 brand, reaction figures. Very clever right there. And vinyl, what is this? Wow, Highway to Hell, coincidentally. One of the best-selling albums of all time, produced by Mutt Lange, who produced some of your favorite albums by Def Leppard, The Cars, Huey Lewis and the News, and I think came out of retirement to do a Maroon 5 album, but don't hold that against him. But Girls Got Rhythm's awesome, Touch Too Much, If You Want Blood, You Got It, you know these songs. Great album. Thank you, Team Bon Scott. I'll look to see if there's a tribute show to Bon Scott coming out, but I did interview the person who oversees the estate a couple of months ago for the Paltrocast site. Great guy. Jesse, John. Why am I confusing names? We're going to leave that in. I'm not perfect. So I see the brand Mightylicious sticking out of here. And thank you for still watching. Please remember to click like, subscribe, comment, etc. if you like what we're doing, or if you don't like what we're doing, so that way we know how to grow and how to get better. Not the first Paltrobox appearance of Mightylicious, but these products, not just the flour. I've never tried the brown butter cookies before, handcrafted by Carolyn. Do all of them say that? Gluten-Free, Mighty Proud. Okay, so they've got some certifications besides being vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO. Looks to be pretty shelf-stable because I'm seeing May 2026. This right here, gluten-free, non-GMO. Which cookie flavor is this? Oatmeal, coconut. That's probably going to be Melissa's favorite. Vegan chocolate brownie mix. Okay. Shelf-stable. Let's see. Before April 2026, and it's coming out of Woodridge, New Jersey. Okay, well, Carolyn, Mightylicious, thank you for sending these great snacks. Some of them ready to eat, and some of them will be baked. Okay, next box right here, and we'll bring you back for the recap. We'll put more about Mightylicious in the description. I see a Bon Scott pin still sticking out. Thank you again, Team Bon Scott. Okay. See a yellow box I'm opening upside down by accident. Throw the box away. C4 Energy, very supportive of the Paltrocast and the Paltrobox. Here are 4 drinks. Classic lemonade flavor, all 4 of them. It says, classic lemonade, official energy drink of the summer. Here for a good time, not a long time. And they want to invite me June 25th through 26th. Okay, I think I missed that. We did take a little bit to open up this one, but thank you for the invite to Austin to your event, C4, and thank you for being a big supporter of the Paltrocast and the Paltrobox. I think the last thing they sent us was Skittles flavored or Jolly Rancher flavored. Great candies from childhood. We'll move that out of the way to let this big one in. That was my arm. Big box here. We're down to the last 3, I think. Styrofoam peanuts. We're going to be very careful. We don't create a lot of mess and a lot of cleanup. So we'll get the big box out of there. Again, upside down. White box. What's inside the white box? Okay. More from C4. So there's the Jolly Rancher thing I referenced, and more classic lemonade, and protein powder. C4 Sport. Does it icy blue Raz I see on the top right there. Okay. We'll put descriptions. We'll link to some of the stuff they sent us. Distributed by Nutrabolt. Cool. Thank you, C4. Down to the last 2. Down to the last 2. Okay. The Army. Not sure what these are, but we're about to find out. The Charleston Candle Company. I promise you, these smell great. Even from the boxes, even from the plastic. I can't tell you which flavors they are, but I can still smell them in the heat, the summer heat like this. The Anniversary Candle, Vanilla Rose and Cedarwood. Okay. Spanish Moss, Oak Moss, Amber, and Orange. And more information right there. Inspired by the Low Country. Approximately 50 hours of burn time at Charleston Candle Co. Kind of matches right there. And this one is Folly Beach. Citrus, sea salt, and jasmine. Clean packaging. Smells great through the box. Thank you generously for sending these 3 candles. Last, but definitely not least, and we'll bring everything back for a recap. It says it on the box. It says, Diamond Art Club. Do what makes you sparkle. Okay. Can I open it up from the side? At Diamond Art Club on, that looks like Instagram and Facebook. Making the camera shake. Very clumsy of me today. Can we get it from the side? They taped it up very well, so that is why I am struggling. Thank you for the care and shipping. Okay. Star Wars Art Kit DIY. Sparkle Pals, Darth Vader, Yoda. Okay, so those 3, I don't want to miss anything if they sent more. I think it's those 3, which is very kind and generous of them. Yeah. Okay. So Lil Diamonds. Sparkle Payas. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Everything you need is included. And it's officially licensed because you see the StarWars.com and the Disney on there. So twist the tip of the applicator to release the putty or the wax. Use the applicator to pick up the faceted side of the diamond. Place the diamond onto its corresponding symbol on the figure. Okay, so arts and crafts. Art Kit DIY includes everything you need again. Looks like it's going to be a little under 6 inches by 4.5 inches when made. So Darth, R2-D2, and Yoda. Three favorites of everyone, it's pretty safe to say. So recap time. We have our Star Wars. This is going to be a challenge to see what fits. Generously, we have our C4. They sent two different things right here. The Charleston Candle Company, who generously sent three things. The Children of Minerva. The book by Jawbone Press about David Ackles. And we're moving that C4. The Bon Scott Estate, sending us some cool vinyl shirt swag related to Bon Scott and ACDC. The Mightylicious stuff like the cookies. And we'll see if we can fit more of that into the frame. The Mightylicious right there. Them and C4 are kind of overlapping. Bon Scott, more Mightylicious. And we'll get ACDC in the frame as well. So basically, some great music to listen to, thanks to Children of Minerva and ACDC and Bon Scott's estate. Some great stuff to smell from Charleston Company, stuff to eat from Mightylicious, stuff to bake, stuff to drink from C4, stuff to read from Jawbone Press, stuff to make here because of the DIY art kits. I don't know, this is a pretty entertaining batch right here. Thanks to all the great brands for sending this. And thanks to everyone who's still watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and we will continue to learn. See you soon.
Paltrocast.